Hey there, Tad Hargrave from Marketing for Hippies, just in my kitchen. That's a view of lovely downtown Edmonton there. And today I want to talk about point of view marketing, which is one of my favorite things to talk about. But I want to talk about a specific angle, which I've never written about or done a video about or talked about really in any workshops, which is how we speak and the eloquence or not with which we speak. There's a manner of speaking that's become so common these days, which is the use of qualifiers in language, where people say like, you know, kinda, these verbal twitches that get thrown in. But the thing they have in common is they are comparison based. They're similes often. Sorta, kind of, like. When people speak in this way, they're not saying a thing. They're saying it's sort of like this. But point of view means you have a point of view, meaning you're standing on a certain point and you're viewing things from that point and you see certain things. It means having an opinion. And when we speak with nothing but qualifiers, there's no opinion to be had. There's nothing we're standing behind. There's nothing where we're saying, this is what I believe. If somebody says, well, you know, it's like that. Well, is it like that or is it that? Is it like that, or is that what you really think? I kind of think it's you kind of think, or you do think. It's sort of, or exactly. And this isn't this isn't a call for being rigid or getting ossified in our beliefs, or being unnecessarily provocative, controversial, or polarizing. It's just that if you have an opinion, of course it will polarize. People will like it or not. I mean, maybe to say better than polarizing, people will resonate with it or not. But it's very hard to resonate with something that's so watered down. It's hard to resonate with kind of, sort of. It's like this is an analogy I'm using. Well, actually, you know, this is an analogy. This is the same principle in action. If you have a guitar and it's tuned well, with another guitar that's tuned well, and you pluck the A string on one, the A string on the other will vibrate. It's the principle of sympathetic resonance. And that's just a mystery to me of physics or magic or whatever you want to call it. But if neither guitar is tuned well, or let's say this guitar is tuned well, but your guitar is not, and you pluck the A string, nothing will happen. So if we don't have our strings tuned, there's no chance for resonance. And there's a precision in tuning. You know, there's another verbal tick, you know. This is the way teenagers speak, you know, kind of like. And we were entrusted with this language. You may like English, you may not like English if it's your first language, but it's the language we've got. And if we're going to speak it, I would invite us to speak it well, in a way that honors that language. It's a shame to me when I hear adults speaking like a 13-year-old. I've had conversations with people over the last few weeks where every fourth word was the word like. You know, like, and then he said, we should like, you know, like go to that. And that's just not how an adult could speak. We could speak in a much more beautiful way that's clear, that lets people know where we stand on things. There's that Stafford poem. I wish I had it memorized or with me, but the line is something about the darkness is deep around us, so let the signals we give, yes or no, be clear. Because if we don't, someone might follow the wrong star home. Something like this. I'm misquoting it. Maybe I'll find it and post it below. So that's my thought. This is my challenge to you. Pay attention to how often you use similes in your language. I mean, there's a whole lot we could say about similes and the wreckage that they do to language, but pay attention to it. How often you use like, kind of, sort of, any words like that in your language as a tick. It'll be very hard. And if you're up for the spicier level of this challenge, tell all your friends for the next week, I'm going to try not to say the word like unless I'm saying I like you. But if I use it as a tick, as a comparison, I want you to stop and let me know. And you will be horrified. And for you it might be kind of, or it might be sort of, or, you know, this. But pay attention to it and see if you can just say what you mean clearly. So that's my thought for the day. Been wanting to share this for a while. Hope that's useful. Welcome your comments. You can put them below. Thank you.